Festus Amimo was one of Kenya's most respected broadcasters and media leaders, widely known as the charismatic head of Mayienga FM, the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation's Daluo language radio station. He was celebrated for his resonant voice, empathetic storytelling, and deep connection to the Luo community and the broader Kenyan public. At the time of his passing on December 7, 2025, he was 45 years old, with a career spanning over 2 decades in broadcasting. While Festus Amimo's precise net worth was not publicly disclosed during his lifetime, his professional standing and lifestyle suggested that he had achieved a comfortable living through his long-standing career in media leadership, public speaking, and community engagement. Net worth figures for journalists and media figures in Kenya are rarely officially published. Early life, birthplace, and family background. Festus Amimo was born around 1980 in Uasi, a town in Kisumu County in western Kenya, a region rich in Luo culture and traditions. He grew up in a humble family setting, and while detailed records of his parents' names or siblings are not publicly documented, his upbringing was rooted in the communal and storytelling traditions of the Luo people, which later influenced his broadcasting style and values. His community affectionately referred to him as Wood Awasi, son of Awasi, a tribute to his roots. Education background. Festus's formal education began in the Nyanza region, where he enrolled in Anjiko Boys High School in Kisumu. Following secondary school, he pursued communication and journalism studies, attending specialized media training institutions, such as the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication (KMC), and further developing his skills through university-level studies. Reports vary on his exact tertiary degrees, but he was noted to have pursued studies in mass communication and related media disciplines at recognized institutions, including the University of Nairobi. His educational journey equipped him with strong communication abilities, media ethics grounding, and the technical competence needed for public broadcasting. Personal life, family, and marriage. Festus Amimo was a devoted husband and father. He was married to his wife, name reported as Rozy Amimo in some sources, and together they raised a family. At the time of his passing, they had 3 children, and his wife was reportedly expecting their 4th child, a chapter in his life that friends and listeners celebrated as a testament to his family-oriented nature. Despite his public role, Amimo was known for keeping his personal life relatively private, choosing to let his broadcasting speak for him while ensuring that his family life remained a nurturing, grounded space away from the spotlight. Religion and values. Festus Amimo was a Christian, and his faith was reflected in the empathy with which he approached his work and personal relationships. His values of humility, integrity, community service, and compassion resonated deeply both on and off the airwaves. Professional career. Broadcasting beginnings. Festus Amimo began his career in radio broadcasting in 2004, joining the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation (KBC). He started as a junior presenter in the Luo sub-service, based in Kisumu. His early days involved mastering the core skills of radio presentation, news narration, interviewing, and community engagement. Rise to leadership. Over time, Amimo's talent, vocal presence, and leadership potential became unmistakable, earning him several promotions within KBC. By the mid-2010s, he had relocated to Nairobi, Kenya's capital and media hub, where he was appointed head of Mayienga FM, KBC's leading Daluo language station. In this role, he became the voice of countless morning shows, discussions, and community broadcasts. His signature program, Gari Mokinyi, loosely translated as Morning Ride, blended news, cultural commentary, interviews, and life advice in a way that resonated with listeners across the Nyanza region and beyond. Leadership and impact. As head of Mayienga FM, Amimo was more than a broadcaster. He was a community leader and cultural custodian. His priorities included preserving Luo language and culture on public radio, providing a platform for dialogue on critical social issues such as education, health, and civic participation, mentoring young journalists, and fostering ethical journalism practices, driving community action, like fundraising for individuals in need, such as the 100,000 shillings raised for a needy student in 2024. Professional associations. Amimo served as the chairperson of the Luo Journalists Association, Jafwambo. In this capacity, he advocated for professionalism among Luo-speaking media practitioners, created mentorship avenues for emerging journalists, and championed community journalism grounded in cultural sensitivity and accuracy. House tour and car collection. Public documentation of Festus Amimo's personal assets, including his house and car collection, is limited. He maintained a comfortable family home in his native region, Awasi, Kisumu County, which reflected his status as a senior media professional. Photographs shared in media reports and on social accounts portrayed a spacious, well-appointed residence befitting his professional success. However, there are no reliable public records confirming ownership of luxury vehicles or an extensive car collection. Amimo was known more for his professional stature and cultural influence than for ostentatious displays of wealth. While details on specific college extracurricular activities or academic accolades are limited, Festus Amimo's post-secondary education in mass communication shaped his professional outlook. His gravitation toward media and broadcasting likely involved participation in communication-related societies, practical training during internships, and hands-on experience with campus media platforms, standard pathways for students in media programs. His college years cultivated both his technical expertise in journalism and his ability to connect deeply with audiences, a hallmark of his later success in national radio. Cause of death. On December 7, 2025, Festus Amimo's life and flourishing career were cut short when he collapsed and died suddenly in Nairobi at age 45. Initial reports confirm that he was found in a room in the city center and was pronounced dead shortly afterwards. Authorities initiated investigations, and an autopsy was expected to clarify the exact cause of his sudden death. At the time of reporting, official medical findings had not yet been publicly released. Family and media colleagues reacted with shock and sorrow at the unexpected loss of such a prominent voice. Legacy. Festus Amimo's legacy transcends the airwaves. He is remembered as a cultural bridge builder, preserving Luo identity through radio, a mentor who nurtured countless journalists and media professionals, a community advocate mobilizing people toward education, unity, and social welfare, and a humble servant leader whose warmth and generosity left a lasting imprint on listeners and colleagues alike. His contributions helped affirm the power of vernacular media in Kenya's diverse media ecosystem.